What is going on, everybody? How are you doing today? It is Tuesday night, and you know what that means. It is a still conspiracy that hasn't been around for like 3 weeks, but that was because me and Adelia were on our trips, not in our favorite rocket ship with the little Einsteins, but we were on trips. We'll talk about that more later on today. Adelia's got some video to show you from her trip. Uh, Super excited. Uh, how you doing, Adelia?
I don't think Ferris will be excited when
It's okay.
I play the video, but we've already played the
You know
video on
what?
the channel, so
Shout out to my good friend Ferris. He is actually not feeling well right now. Ferris, I hope you're feeling better. Appreciate you, buddy. I hope you get better. But Adelia, I have missed
how's it
you.
going, Jay?
What up, Jay? Adelia, I have missed you. It's been like 3 or 4 weeks we didn't do a show because I went on a vacation, you went on a vacation, and then you went on another vacation.
I
And
didn't
you
go on. No, I didn't go on 2 vacations. One of them was a work trip,
well,
but
yes.
yeah, uh, vacation was great. Very relaxing. Glad I'm home, but not really. But glad I'm home. For the holiday, we have Thanksgiving coming up this week, so happy early Thanksgiving to everyone who's tuning in who happens to be American. As I was reminded on Starting 11 earlier tonight with Snark, who is Canadian, we have Thanksgiving at the wrong time of year because Canadian Thanksgiving is in October.
Well, right now I don't really have love for Canadians right now. Well, I mean, no, I
You
should start loving.
should.
I should start loving the Canadians now because the series is over.
The series is over and you won, so
Yeah, I know. It feels so good. And we'll talk about that also too. But speaking of Thanksgiving, yeah, I hope everyone has a great week. Thanksgiving is coming up this week, and we have a special segment of kind of like blind rankings.
we're calling it this and that.
Yeah. So it's gonna be pretty fun. Pretty fun. We'll be very excited to see this one. I'm excited about it. I'm actually doing it for Adelia, where she normally
Yeah,
does it for me.
I have no idea what's going to happen. So
That's gonna be awesome. I don't know why I'm feeling on my hand right now. I have like this weird bump. So yeah, we've been gone for a couple minutes, but we're back. We're gonna talk some Steelers. Disappointing week for us. We're gonna talk some Broncos. Didn't have a disappointing week because you guys were on a bye week, so you got to relax and
coming into
chill.
that bye week on a high too. You better believe I'm still excited about that Chiefs win that I never got to talk about. So
That we didn't get to talk about. We'll kind of talk about it right
yeah.
when we start talking about it. But Adelia, before we get into all that, can you let the people know where they can find all the links for Patreon and all the good stuff that they can help support us?
Patreon.com/LGR_network, ko-fi.com/LGR_network. Either way has monthly tiers, or if you're on Patreon, you can do an annual subscription as well. Save you a little bit of money on an annual subscription. All the money that gets sent our way gets donated uh, through that goes back into the channel to help pay for the graphics and the intro and credits and all the things that make our shows look as good as they do. Thank you very much to Danny and Alex for all of that. We also have the merch store, Let's Get Ready Networkshop.com. I have my post credits mug tonight from the merch store. We're going to have a promo code going up on Black Friday for the merch store that'll stay up through the holidays. So check on the merch store on Friday for that. Probably put it up on Thursday, actually, because why not? Black Friday sales start on Thanksgiving, so might as well ours do too. And then we have Cash App, we have Venmo, we have Streamlabs. I'm not sure what the Streamlabs address is, though, because I just set it back up. So don't do Streamlabs tonight. But we have Cash App and Venmo. You can do one-time donations on Ko-Fi as well. That's, again, ko-fi.com/LGR_network. We also have our website, Let's Get Ready Network.com, that has links to all of these things that you can just conveniently click. And I know the website's not updated. I will get up to that this weekend.
Yes, and Adelia, I know this is going off on a tangent, and I apologize, but Black Friday. Like, do you remember going out for Black
I
Friday?
remember Black Friday when I was a kid, when we'd like get up and we'd go to Target and they'd have goodie bags for you and like free coffee and like donuts and all that kind of stuff because you were there at like 6 a.m. for the sales or whatever. Now it's like I feel like it's like the Black Friday sales start at 3 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day when some people haven't even eaten yet and like all this stuff, and it's just this taking the fun out of all of it.
Well, you don't even have to go anymore. You just do it
Just
online.
do it online. Yeah. When I was a kid, you had to actually get up and physically go to the stores because we didn't have online shopping like that. But
You
yeah.
also have to be ready to fight. Like you had to go with some battle gear because people used to get
Oh yeah.
crazy.
Especially if you're going after the toys. Or I witnessed a fight or two at a Sears once over some power tools that we
TVs,
were getting from my dad.
TVs were crazy.
TVs, yeah. Like I remember the last time I went actually Black Friday shopping in person, which had to be 2019 at this point. My sister wanted to get a TV. And so we got there because they let you in the stores now in Walmart here in where I am in Nebraska. They let you in the stores and you got to scope out where everything was. So you knew where to stand for what you wanted. And then she found like the aisle that was dedicated to the TV she wanted, and the guy just gave her a ticket and told her to pick it up after the time. Like they weren't even letting people line up for it. They were just handing out the tickets. So like she got her TV, and she was, we were there an hour before the sale started. I think ridiculous.
Crazy.
Yeah, Jay saying old school Black Fridays were something to remember. Still remember a lady hitting me with her cart on purpose because I was in her way. That happened to me a lot too.
Black Friday, Christmas shopping would be crazy. I have a story to
Like
tell. We could tell it
store
later, but
employees literally getting trampled to death because so many people rush the doors. Like Black Friday shopping is crazy. Do it online.
yeah,
That's how I
I
feel
mean,
now.
and now it's just it's online. I worked as a security guard for Target, so I dealt with Black Friday. I actually worked at the Target that's on Colorado in Pasadena, so we actually shut down our Target so they can have so the roast parade can happen, and all the execs from different Targets would come in and get to watch. Had fancy breakfasts for them, and then the regular employees got like donuts. Like they
Yeah.
would have like charcuterie boards, um, an omelet bar, and then regular employees like us would get donuts and coffee.
Yeah.
While
It's
they
just
watch
not
them.
right.
Yeah, it's crazy. But we're here to talk sports. We'll talk sports. You know what, dude? We're gonna start off with your Broncos. We're gonna recap the Chiefs game with the Broncos real quick, and then we can move on to the Commanders game. But just you were saying how you were riding high. Just give me your overall thoughts. Bo Nix did throw 37 times though. No touchdowns, but
He
37
did
times.
he did throw a lot in that game, and that has been a problem throughout the season. But I was really proud of the defense in that game. Like we just when it looked like Kansas City was going to come back, and they took the lead, and we were behind. Um, the defense buckled down and they stopped Kansas City from getting any more points, and we were able to tie the game, and then they made a massive stop. Kansas City went, I believe, 3 and out. We got the ball back and we were able to kick a last second field goal to win. The way they went about that was just like we got a great pass down the field to set up the field goal, and then they were just smart. They were like, we don't need a touchdown here. We don't need to run a play. We don't need to do anything. We're just going to take a knee, run the clock down, call the timeout. Kansas City can't stop the clock because they've used all their timeouts at that point, and then it's set up where Will Lutz is going to kick the field goal from, and they had complete confidence in him doing that, and um, he kicked the field goal, and we won the game. The Broncos, since Sean Payton took over as head coach, are one blocked field goal away from being 4-1 against the Chiefs.
Mm.
Because we had that blocked field goal last season in Kansas City. We should have won that game. The Chiefs blocked the field goal. We lost by 1 point. It's actually remarkable to me that this is only the second time we've ever beaten Patrick Mahomes.
That's wild.
Yeah. Like they have dominated this division for the past 9 years or whatever it is now. They've
Yeah,
won the division 9 straight years. So this put us 2 games ahead of them in the division at the time, with the tiebreaker over the Chiefs.
feels good.
It feels real good. The Chargers also lost that weekend. So we had a good weekend as far as the AFC West goes.
Yeah, and then you walked
Walked
into
into the bye week on a high. I have a bone to pick with the bye week being this week because, like, why are we not getting a bye week after we traveled all the way to London? And then
yeah.
they had to fly all the way back to Denver, go through a week of practice, and play the Giants. I am convinced that's why that Giants game started so horribly for the Broncos. But the Giants were playing well. I will give them that. But I'm convinced that's why the thing was so horrible for the Broncos. Started that game. But it's been a really long time since we've beaten Patrick Mahomes. So I I'm still buzzing about that game.
As you should. And you walk into this week 9-2. You're going up against a Washington team that's 3-8.
Mhm.
You're really playing off your defense. Like I said, Bo Nix threw 37 times against Kansas City. No touchdowns, but still a lot. But
It's too many. There sometimes when it feels like they've got the game plan going right, and sometimes I feel like they're getting the play call into him too late, and so he's making decisions to throw it when maybe he doesn't necessarily shouldn't. And they're working on that. They recognize that this is a problem. It got brought up during the Kansas City game. The play calls were going in too late. They're working on that. They need to get the play calls back in. Jay saying the Broncos are building a no-fly zone. Sucks that Sertan is hurt. Yeah, I'm hoping Patrick Sertan comes back this week, but I don't know for sure if he is going to. Like I said, I've been out of town. I just got literally flew in this morning, so I have no idea what's going on with the Broncos as far as like who might be coming back this week or whatever. But that's another thing that really impressed me about the defense in that Chiefs game is they held firm when they needed to without Patrick Sertan back there cutting off Rasheed Rice as their top receiver. So yeah, we gave up the touchdown to Travis Kelsey, and that really annoyed me. But can't 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 complain about where the Broncos are sitting at this point in the season.
not at all. Excuse me. Not at all, because I think a lot of people, and I think we go back. I think I picked the Broncos to win the division.
Oh
I had,
boy, yeah,
I, I think I picked them to win the division. I was really high on them. I thought Kansas City might have a letdown season, which it looks like they are. I mean, they're having not the one of their best seasons, but can't count Kansas City out. But I thought Denver was going to take that step forward, especially with Bo Nix. Now, like I keep saying, I think he's throwing way too much, um, and that may come back to bite them. But the defense has held up. Your run game has been is great. Offensive
and
line,
J.K. Dobbins is out for the season now too. So it
yeah,
was down to R.J. Harvey, and R.J. Harvey did really well in that Chiefs game. So
yeah, and your kicker going was it 5 for 5? It was
yeah,
great. So that that was awesome. But you got this Washington game coming in now. Broncos look great. It is at Washington. Could always be a trap game. But I think they should be able to handle business in this game and come out with a win
hmm
versus the Commanders. Any other thoughts on the Broncos before we move on?
um, I think that we should be able to handle the Commanders. The Commanders have obviously taken a massive step back this
Massive.
season. I know Jaden Daniels has been out a lot this season, and that hasn't helped them. But I don't think we'll have a problem in this game. But then again, there are games that I've thought this season that we wouldn't have a problem in, and then the offense just like doesn't work at all in the game until the fourth quarter. So who knows? But I do hope and think that the Broncos will win this week.
Yeah, sure. Should win. Jay saying it may sound mean, but to say, but a season-ending injury for JK is almost expected every year. That's rude.
It is rude. I mean, he has been very injury prone in his
Wow.
career, but yeah,
All right, let's move on to my Steelers, who had just a tough week
yeah.
in this game. They walked in this game 6-4, playing against the 7-2 Bears or 7-3 Bears. Um, Rodgers had gotten hurt the prior week versus Who we played the prior week? I can't remember. Colts. Okay. Oh no. Bengals. So that was like frustrating because we came out of that game and we was like, okay, we're confident. We beat the Colts. But then we played like absolute dog to the Chargers, which was very upsetting. Because then the Chargers the next week played like absolute crap, and it's like, okay, what, we couldn't stop this team.
Yeah.
So we're going to this Bears game. Rodgers is out. It's Mason Rudolph, who's familiar with the Steelers, and good backup. And from the looks of it, I was very pleased because we got some interceptions on. We got where we should have had an interception on Caleb Williams, but it was called offsides. But we did get some turnovers early in the game, and I was like, okay, we got a fumble recovery. We got two fumble recoveries. And I'm like, okay, we got a sack touchdown against Caleb Williams. I was like, all right, cool. We should win this game. And then I don't know what happened. Kane Kidwell had 92 yards only 10 carries. Like he was, 55 of those yards was on one carry. But Jalen Warren had 68 yards. So I was like, okay, we're running the ball great. We're not asking Mason Rudolph to throw the ball, but the defense again just all of a sudden didn't know how to cover the middle of the field. Um, Started getting ran over. Just that first half, you're thinking, okay, two fumble recoveries, a sack touchdown, like okay, we're moving in the right direction. And that second half, it just fell apart, and I don't you know I don't know exactly what's going on with the Steelers defense. We had some injuries. I know Slay had was out with a concussion. He was cleared, but he didn't play as much. But then he had to come in because JPJ got hurt. I believe Highsmith was out as well. Hayward had been like said he wasn't going to be playing. He ended up playing, but he didn't look right. Um, and
Ferris is in the chat saying you're just making random noises.
you know what, Ferris? Shut up.
And let's just bring him on to talk about it. Hi, Ferris.
Aren't you supposed to be sick?
I am, but watching you make random noises is great medicine because you just be like, you're
Oh,
like,
because I got something stuck in my throat, asshole. Jesus Christ.
Sorry. I'm a bit high right now.
On Dayquil.
Yes,
Wow. Getting high off Dayquil.
yes.
So this was
I'm sorry. My bad. What? Sorry. What? Okay,
this is a
sorry.
very disappointing game for the Steelers.
Mhm.
And what it says on the thumbnail is time ticking because we are about to go into like the previous games were really rough schedule. I remember when we had talked about it, we had lost to the Bengals, but I said if we come out of this 2-3 or 3-1 would be great. We're walking out of this last five games 2-3. Now we're going against the Bills, the Ravens, the Dolphins, the Lions. Like that could be 1-3 easily. And the Lions didn't look great. Obviously, Miami's got their issues. Bills haven't looked great. Ravens haven't looked great. So it's not in the realm of possibility that we can win some of these games. But the Steelers, if some of the things that happened in that game, Metcalf had to come out for a second. Who's our other receivers? You know,
Yeah.
we don't have a second receiver. Defensively, what are like we're giving up all these yards to Caleb Williams hasn't had a 300-yard game. He had three touchdowns and 239 yards. He almost had a 300-yard game against us. So what are we doing? Why aren't we making adjustments? I know Patrick Queen came out and said that we just didn't make the adjustments in the second half, and why aren't we making these adjustments? Like it's ridiculous that we're not making these adjustments going into the coming out of the half. Uh, Versus not sometimes not the greatest company. I know the Bears are 8-3, but like against the Bengals. We didn't make any adjustments, and we let Chase just throw all over us. Sorry, Flacco throw the Chase all over us. Against the Green Bay, the tight end and Jordan Love killed us. Um,
Tucker
so
Craft.
Tucker Craft. So it's disappointing, and at this point, I love Tomlin. I'm always been a Tomlin fan, but I just think we need to move on because it's just something's not registering when you have the highest paid defense and the defensive talent that you have, and you're not like you're getting almost 300 to 400 yards, giving up 300 to 400 yards per game. Like that is crazy to think.
Is this is the most expensive defense, correct, in the NFL, right?
Yeah, it's the highest paid.
Yeah.
You know, you brought all these corners in because that was always been our issue. I think Jalen Ramsey's been playing fine, but you know we're getting killed in the middle. It's our linebackers are just can't cover tight ends, can't cover the middle of the field, and then it becomes a scheme issue. You know, there's why are we not adjusting? Um, I've never cared for our defensive coordinator, Austin, I believe his name is
Terrell
Terrell Austin.
Austin.
Yeah, we had the golden goose in our organization when Brian Flores. You should have made him the defensive coordinator of our team. Yet you let him go. If that was a Tomlin call, this is where I'm probably saying, yeah, we need to move on from Tomlin. You know,
I don't think they let him go. I think he was offered a better job.
I don't think he was offered a better job though. You could have gave him the defensive coordinator job.
No, no, I'm with you, Suge. You could have offered him your defensive coordinator job, but he was your outside linebackers coach, correct?
I believe it was outside linebacker, it's like
Yeah.
backer.
So if you had to fire Terrell to give him the job, if you weren't going to fire Terrell, he then takes the other offer.
No, I get that, but you
Yeah.
should have fired Terrell,
No,
or you should have,
okay, that's
or you, or you demote Terrell to like a linebackers coach or something.
no, you got to outright fire him because
Then you fire his ass.
yeah, then yeah, because
You
people
fire him.
yeah, because it doesn't happen a lot when defensive coordinators or offensive coordinators, you can't demote them and keep them on the same staff. They'll quit. Like it's an ego
Good.
thing.
I wish he would have quit because he hasn't done much. You have the highest paid defense, and you're not doing
Yeah.
nearly anything with it.
Also, I also think like it's also the positions. Like what makes it greasy is like the people on your defense that are paid the highest are the premium positions. It's not like you paid three safeties and like an off-ball linebacker money. You paid your defensive tackle, your outside linebacker defensive end, and one of your safeties. Like those are the three levels, or two of the three levels of your defense.
And then
And
you brought in corners to that were you paid some corners to come in. You traded for Jalen Ramsey. You brought Darius Slay. Um, you got guys in there that were supposed to make a difference. That was our issue that we've always had with our defense is our corners. And then you bring them in, and I like Jalen Ramsey. I love everything he brings to the table, but when are you gonna make a stop? In these important games, how are you letting Caleb Williams throw wide open middle passes for touchdowns?
so is that a corner issue or is that a safety issue? If it's down the middle.
I think it's a scheme. I think it's a scheme issue because it's happening consistently in every game.
Mhm.
You brought up Tucker Craft, killed us in the middle. Jamar Chase killed us more with outside passes, but slants up the middle, slants down the middle, killed us. Um, who was it that we lost to? Not Green Bay. I'm trying to think of the other one. Can't even think right now. My apologies. But the middle of the field is just not getting covered. So that you have to change up the scheme, but you have to make those adjustments. Why are you not making those adjustments? Why do you continue to get beat over the middle? You know,
I'm with
and
you.
they were talking about it. JJ Watt was talking about it, where if Bill Willis was in, he's more of your cover corner. They run the ball, and if Malik Harris, or I believe his name was Malik Harris, was in, they
Harrison?
would Harrison. Yes, sorry, Harrison. They would throw the ball because he can't cover.
Did you say Patrick Willis?
No, Peyton Willis.
Peyton Wilson.
Peyton Wilson. Yes, sorry about that.
Okay, I got me. Got me. I was like,
No,
wait, Patrick Willis, the Hall of Famer?
Peyton. No, Peyton Wilson.
Yeah, Peyton Wilson. Yes, yes, yes.
I didn't
Um,
want to hear. I didn't want to make a random noise for Ferris to make fun of me.
You already did.
I'll just say that I think teams that keep the same head coach for a long time, and Tomlin's been there a long time in the cycle of head coaches in any sport. Just like after a while, your message to the team just doesn't click anymore. Like I saw this with the greatest manager in Arsenal, to use the other type of football for a second, history, Arsene Wenger. He just regressed because the team didn't listen to him the same way, because the training was evolving and things like that. And they'd go away to like other camps, like for international duty or something, and hear from other coaches and be like, wow, that's like what we need to hear. And it doesn't make him less than the best coach in Arsenal history, but it does mean that his tenure there kind of came to a sad end. And I do kind of think that it's maybe more important for Tomlin to get to go out on his own terms than necessarily just keep a job where the results are getting less and less every year. The other coaches aren't listening to him the same way, and therefore the message isn't getting to the players the same way and stuff like that. But yeah, and also the highest paid doesn't make you the best. That's another thing too. So that defense, just because they're the highest paid defense in the league does not mean they're guaranteed to be the best defense in the league. And I just think that from what you're saying, there's a lot of guys on that defense that need some coaching, but there's a disconnect between the coaching staff and the players.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
I mean,
saying?
I don't disagree with you when if you're the highest paid, it means you're going to be the best. But
You're supposed to be the best.
not that you're supposed to be the best, but we expect better. At least be middle
Oh
of the
yeah,
pack.
yeah,
Like
expect better for sure.
if you're paid high, if you're paid, a defensive lineman, you're a couple of your defensive linemen high money, you expect them to stop the run, not be first in giving up run yards, or second. You want them to be, but in the lower stats of giving up yards. That's where with the Steelers is frustrating because they're a high paid defense. They brought in corners and safeties to solve this problem, but yet you're still giving up, a lot of yards through the air, probably high in the top 5 at least.
Yeah.
So what was the point of paying all these people that money?
Yeah, because I'm with you guys, right? Like Bill Belichick had a great 22 years. He had a great 22 years. And then it stopped working. Could it be that he lost his quarterback and he got Drake May and he didn't know what the heck he was doing? Yeah. And it was time for them to move on. Yeah.
But I think his team's performance at North Carolina sort of proves that it's not just Drake May. College is a little different. I will agree. College is a little different.
Give him a year. Let him down. But my thing is like Andy Reid, Adelia.
Okay.
Philly was like, you're probably one of our greatest coaches of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's time for us to move on.
Yeah.
He moved on to Kansas City. Kansas City got hella good. Philly went down for a bit, then came back up. Won a Super Bowl, went back down a bit, then came back up, won another Super Bowl. Chiefs have 3 Super Bowls. In the end, it all worked out for everybody. Yeah. The problem is the Steelers' lineage, right, Suge? They don't fire coaches.
They don't. And I love that, but then I kind of hate that. Yeah, we've only had 3 coaches.
They've had 3 coaches since 1966.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They have, and that's not what they do. They don't fire coaches. And when they do fire, you retire. If you're the Steelers head coach, you don't get fired, you retire. That's what, and I don't
definitely just knocked over my ring light.
Okay. Yeah, it's just, then they have to go against their kind of motto, which is kind of like rare in the NFL.
There's a lot to be commended to sticking
Yeah.
with your guy.
Yeah,
For sure.
and-
Because coaches get fired so quickly
Mhm.
in the NFL. Some don't even make it a season. Some get fired after their first season, whatever.
Yeah.
But I do think there comes a point where like a
time.
conversation needs to be made of like, okay, we're not going to fire you, but we're going to mutually part ways or something like that.
Yeah.
And it will be mutual, I think, when Tomlin does leave the Steelers.
And
Mhm.
the issue is we see it all the time because I see Steeler fans complain about all the time. You know, someone that hasn't done well in the playoffs, gotten far, they're usually fired right away.
Yeah.
Hot take: I believe Tomlin is way better than Bill Cowher ever was. I think Bill Cowher just had way more talent, but he failed all the time.
Yeah.
Until
Four AFC Championship games at home.
he had 6. He made it to 6 AFC Championship games.
4 of
But
them
when
at
you
home.
have when you have 4 of them and you only win one,
4 of them at home. Didn't
Yeah.
win any of them.
no, he won one. Or
Won-
was it, no, he won the one on the road, was it?
Yeah, because he made the Super Bowl twice. He won one of them.
Yeah, but the one against Dallas, was that on the road to get there?
I think that was the home one.
Yeah,
I think you
'cause
split.
Yeah, because I think he was one. He won one at home, and then he didn't.
Yeah, man, going 2 for 6.
Yeah.
Like, and I like and
But
people
2 for 4 because
and I hate the conversation of, well, Tomlin had Bill Cowher's team. Bill Cowher, the next year after they won the Super Bowl, that Ferris will say that we stole, went 8-8.
I don't say that you stole. Everyone says you stole.
No, Ferris says he stole, but people will sit there and go, well, Big Ben was hurt. Well, Big Ben only missed one game that year. Well, he was hurt. So as a coach, your guy is hurt, you sit him. Why do you keep playing him? So it's always an argument with Steeler fans. Again, I love Tomlin, but like Jay says, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Well, also too, even with the playoff mishaps, right? We can blame him for the Jaguar losses because
I don't know why. I don't know
the Jaguars just get you. But he's against Tom Brady and Bill Belichick and Peyton Manning.
I mean, he beat Peyton. Well,
he beat
lost to
Peyton.
Peyton. He lost to Denver, which
Yeah.
should have won that game, I guess.
Mhm.
He lost to Tim Tebow. That still scars me.
You know what? That Tim Tebow game still pisses me off. And I'm a Broncos fan.
He won that game.
I know.
It was the first ever game with the new overtime rules. So like when DT scored the touchdown, everyone was confused.
Yeah.
Even the announcers, they're like, "Wait, is that game over? I think that's game over.
It's game over.
Yeah.
It's game over."
The
Denver
one
wins.
good throw Tim Tebow made that entire season.
His entire career.
Yeah.
It was pinpoint money.
Oh my
Right
god!
on a dime.
Okay, I don't want to talk about it. I'm getting upset
Okay.
now. Okay.
No, I'm just saying, like, you could tell that was like the Broncos were at their end with that whole thing because they went out there and got Peyton in the offseason.
Yeah, because they knew why they were winning that year. They ran the ball and they played great defense.
Yeah, it was the defense. Yeah.
Something the New York Giants should have learned.
Well, and like I think that Pittsburgh has the ability to have a good defense. I just think that like I said, like it's like a messaging issue between the coaching staff and the players. So
Also, too, I think they're old.
the defense.
I don't think they're old.
Cam Hayward is old.
Cam Hayward is old, but I don't think outside of Cam
TJ
Hayward,
Watt,
is
TJ
not
Watt's
old.
pretty old.
He can still produce.
But he's into Suge. No, Suge. We see the age, right? And we're like, oh, he's not that old. But
He's 31.
Yeah, we're talking about football age. And we're talking about injuries and physicality. They've been hurt and they've had major injuries. Same thing with Jalen Ramsey. You traded for him. He's had a major injury. Darius Slayton has had a major injury. So did the other two. They're not 31 like us 31. We're 31 for us is like, oh, he's still young. He's fine. They're an athlete 31, and they're more specifically, they're an American football player 31.
Yeah.
Different 31s from me and you 31. You know what I mean?
I mean, you're like 65 when you're going to be 30.
Well, that's a good point, but that's not the point I'm trying to make.
Shout out to Jeremy Miller. I see you in the chat. Sorry we didn't say hi.
Yeah.
Hi,
they're not-
Jeremy. Yeah.
They're not a regular 31. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to some. Okay, go ahead, Adelia.
I was just gonna say JJ, his brother, for the record, retired when he was 33.
Yeah. And JJ played more inside, which is war with guards and centers. It's war because sometimes he got bumped in Houston. Then he played bumped in Arizona, but in Houston was him and Whitley Merciless. But then they bump him in sometimes, and it's playing D tackle or D end in a 3-4. It's war against the guards and the centers because they be cheating, punching you in the gut, grabbing your face. It's crazy.
Speaking of punching, NFL news. Trayvon
Moirig.
Morig out here punching people in the private areas. Jay, don't know
What happened? I
Monday
don't know
night.
what this is.
The NFL has suspended Panthers Trayvon Moirig
Morig.
for one game for striking 49ers Jennings in the groin area.
So it was Monday night last night. It was a pile. And the safety for the Carolina Panthers, Trayvon Moirig, punches Juwan Jennings in the jewels.
Yeah. Gave him the old Van Damme.
Yeah, exactly. But no one knew about this, right? No one knew until after the game where Juwan Jennings smacks him in the head after the game. And it was, and people were like, wait, what happened? What happened? What happened? And then shout out to the Monday Night Crew. They find the incident literally right after. It's like, this is what happened. And they cut to Moirig socking him in the jewels. And they asked Juwan, why did you respond? He's like, bro, I was responding to childish stuff. He's a child. That's not okay. And then he got suspended for a game. Juwan gets no suspension. It is what it is.
Moirig's appealing the penalty. So we will
he should not be. The fact that Jamar Chase and this guy are appealing these penalties is actually ridiculous.
No, Jamar didn't appeal. He accepted the 1 game suspension. He didn't apologize to Jalen Ramsey. In the
no.
No, Jamar appealed it.
Yeah, he appealed. No, he appealed.
Oh, but he lost though, right?
He lost. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
But he appealed.
We had video evidence.
I think that for the good of the game, you have to give every player, no matter the situation, the right to appeal a suspension.
Mm-hmm.
But he's gonna lose this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was a Van Damme. Like all you had to do is do the splits.
Monday Night Football found it. They found it. It was on their camp. They found it and they showed it. It was like, this is what happened.
I mean, Jay was pretty close to it.
I mean, there are crazy things going on. I found out on Starting 11 today that there was a red card on Monday because a player slapped his own teammate.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, hey, fair. Sometimes you got to slap your own teammate, right?
Sometimes you have to. I didn't know that was a red card because
it's violent conduct.
I thought it was. You can't do that to your opponent, but apparently you can't do that to your teammate.
You can't do it to anyone.
You can't do it,
period. We do have Thursday night games this week. It's going to be very interesting. We'll talk about that when we do our week pick. What week are we in?
We are in week 13.
Week 13.
Or what I like to call it, the season from hell.
I'm sorry, Ferret.
I know. Well, any real quick, any games surprise you this week with the outcome? I think for me, the Browns. I didn't think Shador would show up. I mean, it's the Raiders, so we should have expected that.
Oh man, I expected that because the Raiders are not good. They are not.
No, they're not good, but I had hoped that they would show up. Texas beating the Bills, that was interesting.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Bills signed Brandon Cooks today.
Yeah, I just saw that. I know Justin Tucker was going out for the Saints, but they decided to sign somebody else. I don't know who they signed.
Let's see. I don't even know what the scores for the weekend are, so let me pull them up.
The Bucks getting absolutely destroyed by the Rams. That's
a little surprising.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield got hurt in that game, but the game was already over when he did. So yeah, it was pretty bad. It was
Vikings getting blown out. Are Vikings were they just better with Carson Wentz than they are with JJ McCarthy?
No, they stink with both. They need a new quarterback.
I wonder if the Vikings see Sam Darnold's performance this year in Seattle and go, wish we wouldn't have let him go.
We messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay saying Isaiah Simmons was signed by the Panthers to their practice squad. I'm not putting that quote up on there, Jay. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, man, they need linebackers, Carolina, because they literally lost their starting linebacker, the backup linebacker, and their third linebacker who got injured on Monday night. So they need linebackers, and probably Isaiah
I
Simmons will come.
I don't even know why you put the Panthers on Monday night. Like they shouldn't be playing on Monday night.
I don't know why they put the Giants on Monday night coming into the season. We had
Well,
we had
at least it's New York. Okay,
I guess.
you
But
know,
I didn't expect to have a Monday night game this year. But apparently
Ferris.
we got one.
Ferris, since you're here, I know we have some other stuff we're going to talk about, but I just wanted to get your thoughts on USA basketball. They announced their national team so far. Obviously, 18 players will participate in training camp. Obviously, there's some,
Oh, is
uh,
it the World Cup this year?
believe so.
The
Uh,
wo- On the women's side, right?
yes.
Okay.
So the ones that are returning: Kalia Copper, Chelsea Gray, Brittany Griner, Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, and Damar Hamby. Damar Hamby, yeah, and Damar Hamby.
De'Erica Hamby.
Derek, sorry, Derica.
She's
Sorry.
not returning. She's joining. She was a part of the 3-on-3 team.
Uh,
The Women's Basketball World Cup is in September of next year.
Brianna,
Oh,
Brianna Jones, I believe, is also will be there. Aaliyah Boston, but the 10 players making their debut, I'm excited. Let's break it down, Ferris. Lauren Betts,
yep.
okay. Cameron Brink,
Mm-hmm.
Paige Beckers,
Mm-hmm.
Veronica Burton,
Yep.
Sonia Creton, Caitlin Clark,
Sonia Citron.
Citron, sorry,
Mm-hmm.
Kiki Arafena,
Iriafen.
Ariafen, Rikia Jackson, Angel Reese, and Juju Watkins.
Yeah, Juju Watkins is only there just to be around the system. She's not participating in anything. She's still a
I
year out.
Yeah, I
She's
was
still a
gonna say
year
she's
out.
still injured, isn't
Yeah,
she?
Yeah,
I mean,
she's
but
still injured.
she'll be there to eventually.
Yeah, no. She's a part of this. They want her to be around the system, and they want to see it. Um, there- did they leave Caitlin Clark off, or are they?
No,
They're
she's
still
there.
on?
She's on there.
Okay, then that's just a clickbait title, of course. Good old
Okay,
Fox
no,
News.
Citron and Caitlin Clark are
Mhm.
there. Cameron Brink, uh, Paige Beckers, Angel Reese, Rikia Jackson. Like pretty much the last two rookie classes are going to be firmly represented.
Well, yeah, no. There's a shift now, right? We're shifting. We're shifting more to this generation of players, right? There's gonna be a lot of like DT's gone. I think the two players from the Olympic teams that are spots that are guaranteed
Asia
are
Wilson
it's Asia Wilson and Brianna Stewart and Nafisa Collier. Those are guaranteed. All three of them. That's guaranteed.
and Fisa Collar is probably going to be out because she's hurt
Yeah,
right now.
but she'll be healthy next September. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? She'll be, she hurt her ankle. It's a couple months. Next September, she'll be fully healthy. She'll be fine. But every other spot's up for grabs.
yeah. I think Brittany Griner will probably be cut. I don't see her making
No,
it.
I think Brittany comes because Brittany offers something that none of these other girls do. She's 6'8", and she's gonna be the tallest player on the court at any given moment in the Olympics.
I mean
And
that's
you need
true, but when you got Angel Reese and you got Kiki, you got Cameron Brink,
At
like
some point in time, you do need to bring in the younger players and
yeah,
sort of move the older players
like
on and
I think
competing in
Kelsey,
international duty. We
yeah,
see it all the time.
yeah, I
yeah.
think Kelsey Plum will stay. I think you'll keep the Cleocopter, Gray, Jackie Young, Hamby, keep them around. Um, I think if anything, it'll be like Cameron Brink won't make it. Um, maybe Sonia, but I like her. Maybe Veronica Burton, but
But
I,
also too, some of the I've seen some of these women. They're also going to be with 3-on-3 teams. Like
yeah,
Veronica Burton is I saw her with a 3-on-3 team. It was her, Nas Hillman, Alicia Gray, and I forgot there was a fourth person because it's four people. You get one sub. I forgot who the fourth person was, but I saw them talk about that as well. But yeah, Adelia's completely correct. You want to filter in the youth, right? Because like we said with Brittany Griner being 6'8", you can then replace her with Lauren Betts who's 6'7", right? And you just kind of trickle it in. You just kind of trickle it in because last year proved one thing that on the women's side, it's close. It's close.
It's a lot closer than it
It's a lot.
used to
It's a
be.
lot. Yeah, it's a lot closer now. On the men's side, it's close, but
But it's not.
it's not,
Yeah,
not that close because we have more depth. On the women's
Yeah.
side, there are Americans who can't get into the team who do second nationalities. So a lot of these teams are led by dual Americans, like Gabby Williams. She could have made the U.S. women's team, but at one point she couldn't because it was too filtered with too many forwards. She couldn't beat out Tina Charles and Simone Augustus. She wasn't going to. So she, because her dad's French, she's now part of the French national team, and she single handedly made it. Made if she jumped a little earlier,
yeah.
it would have been a game time 3.
Yeah.
But her foot was on the line.
Ferris,
Um,
I want to get your thoughts real quick, and I know you follow WME a little bit, but the coaches, Carl, can't talk, but the Coach Lawson from Duke University,
Carol Lawson.
Carol
Carol
Lawson.
Carol Lawson, and the Valkyries head coach, the Mercury's head coach, and the Fever's head coach. I like that.
That's the coaching staff for
That's
the.
the coach. That's the
Yeah,
coach.
yeah. Natalie Nakase, Carol Lawson, Nate Tibbetts, and Stephanie White. Yeah, I like it.
That sounds like a good group.
Yeah.
This World Cup, by the way, has 5 teams qualified for it already. The United States, obviously. Germany, as the host nation, are qualified. Belgium, Australia, and Nigeria have also qualified.
Yeah.
Nigeria
Australia.
guy, Nigeria with the girl from the Seattle.
No.
She's not from Nigeria.
No, she's French. You mean Dominique
Really?
Malonga?
Yeah. Oh,
She's
she's on the
French.
French team.
She's on the French team.
I like her.
Yeah,
I like
she's from her ancestry. I believe she's from Mozambique. No, I don't know. Angola, I think. I don't know. I'm not gonna guess.
I would have thought for sure that she was.
She's French. She's French.
She's French.
Yeah.
Did you know Sue Bird is the director of
Yes.
USA basketball team?
Yeah. She's
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
She has Cameroonian ancestry.
Cameroonian. Yeah.
Oh, so me and her are,
Sure. Whatever.
we're-
Sure. Her mother was a Cameroonian
Mhm.
basketball player.
I don't know why they're naming a team this early on. Like it's a year out. That's.
I don't think they're naming a team necessarily.
Mhm.
They're like including people in camp.
Yeah, but also
Right?
too, like, yeah, no, you're right. But also too, there's a bunch of these girls that like Lauren Betts is. When is this camp? It's in December, right? You said December 12th to the 14th at Duke University. So Lauren Betts is gonna leave UCLA and go to Duke for 3 days, maybe.
I mean,
Unless-
probably.
Does UCLA not have a game from December 12th to the 14th? Like some of these college girls, well, she's the only college one, I think. That's the one I'm a little.
I mean, I don't know, but if I hadn't been called into international camp before and got the opportunity to, I'd say bye. I'll be back in 3 days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they only did this because I think the basketball season kind of pauses for holiday breaks and finals. Then it picks up back in January.
Yeah,
And that happens a lot. Happen a lot in college basketball. It happens all the time. But yeah, man. Yeah, man, because they need to find out who's gonna be Kelsey Gray's replacement for the future. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't keep trotting her out there. She's getting up there in age. She doesn't look like she runs right because of that injury to her foot. Like the way she runs, people are like, yo, she must be hurt. Jackie Young, man, she the truth. Angel Reese, I think, man, good luck to the girls trying to get a rebound internationally because she's gonna destroy these girls. She's gonna
right.
destroy them. She's gonna destroy them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with Kiki Ariafin, which is crazy too, is she can also represent Nigeria, but she picked the U.S., which is cool with me.
All right, we're gonna move on to Pick'ems, and then we're gonna do our special LGR Thanksgiving. I think. Oh no. So we'll do Pick'ems.
SDV
Dodger.
talk,
Yeah, SDV talk, and
then the Thanksgiving thing. All right, let's start with the first of the Thanksgiving games. Green Bay at Detroit.
Detroit has not looked good.
Detroit needs this game, though.
They do.
I'm going to pick Detroit.
I am gonna go Green Bay.
Okay. Shug, we have lost your video.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go Detroit because I think they were hurt against the Giants. They had some back ends that were hurt, and I also think this offensive line is not as good as the Giants' offensive line. So I think Aiden Hutchins is gonna have a good game.
Okay. Shug is back. Kansas City at Dallas.
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Kansas City, yeah.
If you are a competent NFL offense, you should drop 30 on this Dallas defense.
Yeah. Cincinnati at Baltimore.
I mean, I'm hoping Cincinnati, but it's gonna be Baltimore.
Yeah, it's gonna be Baltimore. Joe Burrow's back. This is his first game back, but that offensive line is still bad.
Yeah, I'm going Baltimore as well. On Black Friday, Chicago at Philadelphia.
I'm gonna go Chicago.
I think I'm going to go Chicago too.
I'm gonna go Philly.
Okay. San Francisco at Cleveland on Sunday.
I am gonna go.
I'm going 49ers.
I'm gonna go Cleveland.
I'm gonna go Cleveland too. The Niners can't get to the quarterback. Shador's gonna have all day. So like y'all saw Monday night, Bryce Young had all day. He just made bad
I
decisions.
didn't see Monday night, so we'll see.
Okay.
Jacksonville at Tennessee. Jacksonville.
Yeah, Jacksonville.
Jacksonville,
They beat up.
Tennessee.
They lose to good teams. They beat bad teams.
Houston at Indianapolis.
Houston with Davis Webb or Houston with CJ Stroud?
Let me see if we know if he's
I'm
playing
so,
yet.
I don't think it matters. I'm still gonna go Indianapolis.
Yeah, I'm still going to go Indianapolis too. But I don't think we know if CJ Stroud is playing this weekend yet.
Man, that Houston defense, man. I'm gonna go Indianapolis.
New Orleans at Miami. I'm going Miami.
Ugh.
Yeah, this is going to put me to sleep. Miami.
I guess Miami.
Atlanta at the Jets. I'll take the
Atlanta.
Falcons.
Gotta be Atlanta.
Falcons.
Arizona at Tampa Bay. I'll go Tampa.
Yeah, even with Teddy Bridgewater, I'm gonna still go Tampa.
Yeah, Tampa.
Rams at Panthers.
Rams.
Rams are about to put the Panthers to sleep.
Yeah, sorry, Jay. Minnesota at Seattle. I think Seattle will win that one.
Yeah, I think Seattle too, yeah.
Sam Darnold's going to show Minnesota why they made a mistake.
Yep. Buffalo at Pittsburgh.
Buffalo hasn't been playing great. They haven't been playing great, so I'm going to take Pittsburgh.
Yeah, man, Buffalo looks bad. They look bad.
Yeah, is Rodgers playing this week? Do we know?
Give me 1 second. I'll call him.
I'm gonna go Buffalo though.
Aaron, are you playing this week? Adelia wants to know.
Shug.
I'm gonna go Buffalo though.
Rude.
Bills are 2-3 away from home.
That's two wins. 2 wins.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I'll go Pittsburgh too. Most of Pittsburgh's wins have been at home. Vegas at the Chargers. Can they both lose?
Right?
Adelia
I'll
wants
pick the
that.
Chargers,
Adelia wants that scene in Dark Knight Rises. You know what scene?
Yeah, I know the scene. I'll take the Chargers.
I would definitely take the Chargers.
I'm going with Chargers too. The most unrealistic part of that scene was Heinz Ward returning a kickoff return. That was the most unrealistic thing. Like, that's not realistic.
Denver at Washington. I will go Denver.
Yep.
Yeah, 100% going Denver.
And Giants at New England.
What? I don't. Yeah, I'm going. I'm going.
Stay first. You're gonna what?
Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna be up 14 in that fourth quarter, and Drake May is gonna come charging back, scoring 21 points. Watch it.
You're
Or
going for it.
or the other scenario, you're up 21, and in the fourth quarter you give up 32 points.
Yeah. Also, too, is like
No,
we also don't know which quarterback's gonna start that week. It could be Jameis, it could be Drake May. He's still in concussion protocol, so we'll see.
Okay.
all right,
That's our predictions.
there you go. Check back with us next week to let us know, see if we got them right.
I need to win at
Um,
least. I need to win at least one game against my brothers because lost to the Niners. So my little brother was and my older brother's a Patriots fan. So I need some I can't face them in the group chat if we lose.
um,
I need one victory.
I guess this is SDV talk.
Well, we've got this to talk about. You wanted to talk about?
Oh yeah, I still haven't come down from this. I'm watching Game 7 like crazy. Um,
For
Amen.
those listening on the audio feed, we are talking about the World Series. The Dodgers won. Suge is very happy.
Are
I
you?
am very happy. I'm very happy because not only because we won, to be honest with you, because it was a great series.
It was a
Like
great series.
The Mariners Blue Jays series was great, also, and the Steelers or sorry the Dodgers had like ran through the NL. So I was like, oh man, I hope this isn't. And they blasted us 11-4, and I'm like, wait a minute, wait, hold up, are we about to lose this series? And
I would
then
say it was a
Yamamoto
great
does what
back and
he
forth series.
yeah, it was just great. There was great moments, great plays. I heard something that is very true when it comes to when it comes to baseball. Whereas in football, or basketball, you can run the timeout, you can take a knee. Baseball, you cannot.
You
You
can't do
play
You
that.
have,
till you win.
and the fact that Miguel Rojas hit that home run, mind you, I was sitting there crying because I was like, this dude, he has to hit a single or a double because I didn't think of a home run. I know it's stupid to say, but I was like, there's no way he's gonna hit a home run.
Mhm.
Otani could come up and hit a home run. He's not gonna hit it, and then he hits a home run. Um, and then just the crazy plays, full bases loaded. Dodgers had
Bro,
bases
he
loaded, couldn't
stumbled.
score.
That
Yeah,
stumble, bro. He stumbled like he was drunk.
bases loaded. Blue Jays with a spike missing that
If
much,
he just ran, he
they
scores.
win. Yeah,
But he slides.
yeah.
If he just like ran, he just like if he ran full head of steam, he'd won. Hey man, dude, baseball is I think baseball at its highest hits like no other sport.
Mhm.
Especially their World Series. When the World Series hits at its highest, it no other high. Cause remember, like, cause you're like, cause like Miguel Rojas, I didn't. I was watching it in a hotel room in New Jersey. Cause Game 7 was the day before the Giants Niners game. So I was in a hotel room in New Jersey, and me and my homie we was watching it, and we were like, yeah, man, game over, bro. Miguel Rojas ain't gonna do nothing. It's Miguel Rojas. This Miguel Rojas, he ain't doing nothing.
And then he hits a home run.
Pop, and then makes a great defensive play.
Yeah,
Back to back plays.
I had been in Providence, Rhode Island that whole day, and I got back to my hotel room in Massachusetts just in time to see the bottom of the ninth or whatever, top of the ninth, whatever that was, and he hit the home run. And I was like, I messaged you, Sugar. I was like, "How you doing?"
Well,
And you
it's
didn't answer me
because I was freaking out
because
because
you
I
were
actually
so
was.
nervous.
I was, and then when Will Smith hit the home run, and then the whole thing happened. It was just
It's
amazing because
disgusting that Will Smith's allowed to play baseball after he assaulted that man at the Oscars. Not okay.
you ever see the TikToks that people make after Dodger games? They'll recap the game, but they'll put little memes in it, and one of
Mhm.
them is Chris Rock saying, "Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me every time he hits a home run."
Yeah.
It's so good.
That's
Um,
Nah, man, because the 18 inning game, bro. Because here's the thing too, right? Even but Yamamoto, right? People were like, Giants fans were like, "Oh, Yamamoto, his performance wasn't as good as Madison Bumgarner's." Like, yeah, it is, because he only had 1 day's rest.
but not only that, he completed. Madison Bumgarner. I don't know. I think he
No, no.
did
So
go for.
he had three. Madison had 3 days rest, and
Yeah,
then
but
he came in.
did he do a complete game?
No, no, no. See, no, I don't think he did.
He might have because I think
Might
that's what
have,
he meant.
maybe,
But
because he went 6 in Game 7. That's why people. Oh, but he went. It's because they're like, oh, in Game 7, Madison went longer. It's because Madison had 3 days rest. Yamamoto, he had just pitched the night before.
And then in the 18 game, he was gonna pitch again.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Freddie Freeman and Will Klein, he was gonna pitch again. And look at they said you should not pay a pitcher that's never pitched in the MLB $325 million. That man was underpaid for what he did. In last year's playoff and this year's playoffs, that man was underpaid. I think he was third in Cy Young, or might have been second in Cy Young. He's going to win a Cy Young. And he's only 23 years old.
He was
or 25 good. Or 25. He might be 25.
Yeah, so
whatever. He was very good.
Yeah, because Madison, he did a complete game shutout.
Yeah,
and then he, I think, threw 6.
See, and I think that's what they're saying. Well, he threw a shutout. Sure, Yamamoto gave up 1 run, but what he did was, he won 3 of the games. 3 out of the 4 games he won.
3 out of the 4. Yeah,
and the other person is Will Klein that won it.
Can I give you my favorite random stat after this World Series? Will Smith has won the World Series 6 straight years. Amazing. It's the Will Smith on the Dodgers, and then there's a gap with Will Smith, who was a veteran left-handed reliever who last pitched for the Royals in 2024. He won with the Braves in 2021, the Astros in 2022, and the Rangers in 2023.
That's crazy. Well, Max Scherzer, but there were so many good storylines.
There were.
Vladimir Guerrero wanting to win for his dad. Max Scherzer, if he wins, he wins 4 World Series.
2 days rest. Last one was 2 days rest.
With 4 different teams. Canada obviously winning the World Series. Even though it was Toronto, but it was
since 1993. Yeah.
You had all those storylines on that side, and Don Mattingly. They showed Don Mattingly's going to get his World Series, and the Dodgers, who he managed, snatched it from him.
Nah, dude, you know what's crazy too about Don Mattingly, man, is that the 1 year he made the playoffs, he was on fire with the Yankees. He was on fire, and we lost to the Cleveland Guardians. The 1 year in the 90s that we lost to because the following year we had that, we beat Atlanta twice, and then we beat San Diego. We lost to Cleveland that year, and then Atlanta finally won a World Series when they beat Cleveland. But that was Don's only year, and I'm just sick to my stomach, man. I'm sick to my stomach for Don.
Yeah.
I will say, for the only 7 baseball games I watched this year, really fully watched this year, which was a couple in the ALDS, and then the few that I managed to watch in the World Series, because I just ignore baseball because the Rockies are so terrible. It was really, really good baseball, and that's all you want in the postseason.
When baseball is like I said, man, when baseball's on fire, man, when it's at its peak, no other feeling, man. Like I remember the 2016 World Series, right? We're like, oh, Rajah Davis is. Y'all remember Rajah Davis? This is a center fielder who doesn't hit home runs. It's about speed and defense. That was his speed and defense. Man, he hits his home run for Cleveland. Everyone's like, what the hell? You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. And that's what happened with Miguel Rojas.
Exactly. Miguel Rojas. You're like, oh, game's over. Miguel Rojas is up to bat. Who was it? Was it Kevin Gausman, I think?
No. It was a Hoffman. They're close.
It was Hoffman, yeah. It was like Hoffman, and it's like, oh, Hoffman got him. Hoffman hangs it, and Ross just.
Yeah. I will say this: my favorite. I watched every playoff game, a lot of the season. My favorite thing this season of the playoffs was we were losing. It was the 18-inning game, and Adelia tells me, "Come in the voice chat, hang out with me," because I was irritated.
That was the night I got to Massachusetts.
Yeah, and I hung out with her in the voice chat, and she fell asleep. But I didn't want to leave because we came back. So I kept just talking to her like she was awake, but she was dead asleep. And then we won. And I go, all right, Adelia, good night.
Yeah. I woke up in the morning. I was still in voice chat in our Discord, which you can join our Discord by clicking the link in the description below, or *Discord if you're on Twitch to get the link. But I was like, oh, I didn't even know who won. I was like...
I was happy.
I have to look up who won.
Look, I do the same thing, bro. Like, I was watching the Knicks game against Boston last year. I was sitting a certain way. and we were we were down 20, right? Then I sat a certain way, and we chopped the lead down, and I stayed the same way for the rest of the. I stayed the same way for the rest of the fourth quarter, and we beat Boston back to back. You know, when we were down 20 in back to back games, like I sat a certain way, and I was like, I can't move. And my friend was like, "What do you mean you can't move?" I was like, "I can't move. I can't move. Don't talk to me right now.
Just leave me alone."
Leave me alone."
All right, let's talk some SDV and talk about your.
I'm never watching a Knicks game at school because I always seem to lose that game.
Adelia.
Yes.
Again, you went on your vacation. You went on
Your excursions.
Your
my work trip.
Yeah. Ferris, you were also there with her
on the vacation. Ferris was also there for part of it. Yes.
So how was it? How was it, you guys? How did you guys have a good time? How was everything?
It was great.
It was the worst
absolutely wonderful
experience of my entire life.
It was not.
I'm kidding.
We actually did.
I have nightmares. I'm kidding.
No, if anyone's interested in checking out more information about Justin and Brandy's wedding that we went to, we did an entire episode. I did an entire episode, I should say, with Justin and Brandy of the Open Table over on the Post Credits channel. You can get there by going to thepostcredits.com.
Stole my show.
You're the one who said to do it as the Open Table.
I'm kidding.
Stole your show. It was our show to begin with. But that's all over there. But I thought I'd give you guys a little.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it Ferris? Is this what you're having nightmares of?
Oh no! We're gonna do it again.
Yes,
come on, man.
Just a little bit.
Come on, man. I thought I was going fast. In my mind, I thought I was going quickly. Apparently, to the layman or to everyone there, I was dancing as slow as molasses. In my mind, I'm speeding up. But in here, I'm like, I'm on fire. I'm dancing quickly. But apparently to reality, I was dancing in cement. So it also doesn't help that I've never danced in my entire life, and the person I wanted to dance with me was Puerto Rican. It doesn't help. You know what I mean? I look bad.
You don't look that bad.
It looks slower than I would say Monique could dance with someone else. But you did not do bad at all.
I mean, them knees are looking like they're about to go out if you go in.
They are, dog. There's nothing. It's jelly, dog. It's jelly in here, man.
Okay. That's
great dancing. I love it, Ferris.
I wanted to add a little bit more hip action, but like I was like, should I do? I did it a little bit, but then like I forgot, and then it locked up on me. You know what I mean? The hips locked up on me.
I will tell you, one of the things that we talked about on the Open Table episode is the very funny instance where I did not catch the bouquet, but I ended up with the bouquet, and Ferris did not catch the garter, but he ended up with the garter.
Yeah, some dude caught it, and I'm like, okay, good job, bro. And I'm starting to walk away, and he like hits me with it, and it's like, this is yours. And he's like, here. I was like,
same sort of thing with me in the bouquet. I'm standing in the very back. I got dragged up there by Brandy's sister, Tiffany. I'm never getting married, so I had no plans to try to catch the bouquet. And I'm standing in the back, and there's like a group of people in front of me, and Brandy throws it right at me to the point that it hits me in the chest, and I'm not catching it because I don't want to catch it. So it hits me in the chest and falls to the ground. And then the girl in front of me turns around, picks it up, and goes, "Oh, it's yours." And I was like, "You can have it." And she goes, "No, it's yours." And I was like, "Fine."
You know,
it also doesn't help that Adelia's 6'3" and everyone else is like 5'1".
5'10". I'm 5'10".
Ferris, you know what? When she told me this story, you know what I imagine is that Brandy's gonna throw it and just turns around and just chucks it at Adelia.
No,
that's what I got in my head.
No, when homeboy was giving me the garter, I literally looked around and was like, "What the fuck is this?" I didn't know what the fuck it was for a minute. You know,
that's funny.
But yeah, it was really funny. And then Brandy, I guess there's a tradition. I don't know about this. I've been to a lot of weddings where this tradition has happened, where the man who catches the garter puts it on the leg of the woman who caught the bouquet.
I've never heard of this.
Oh, wow. That is a thing. But
I didn't know that was a thing.
Wait, let me guess. Both of you said no.
No,
She said
she
no.
never asked
I
us.
didn't know.
Brandy saw that I caught the bouquet and was like, "No, we're not doing this
Yeah,
with
no, that
whoever
isn't.
touches the
Yeah,
garter."
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because she was like, Adelia caught the bouquet. No one else would touch it. Then I didn't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
I had to tell Ferris about that after he had left because she didn't
or
tell me
the
about it until we were going to Rhode Island Comic Con, which you can also see all the Rhode Island Comic Con stuff on
yeah,
that open table episode.
the other tradition is you guys have a dance together.
Well,
That's like the normal. That's the
uh,
normal
yeah,
thing.
that I've probably seen a bunch,
Yeah,
but the actually putting it on my leg thing, would never have done that, and it would have been very uncomfortable for me. It would have been very uncomfortable for Ferris. So we were just
yeah. Usually,
glad
usually
that didn't
the people
happen.
that catches those are drunk and they like get all into it and
Yeah.
My go-to is this is against my religion. I can't do this. Someone else has to do it,
Hey,
and I can't do this. I'm sorry, guys.
hey,
I'm not.
my
I'm
beard.
not.
A lot of companies used to tell me when I did security, you can't have that. I go, it's against my religion. I have to have it.
Yeah, yeah. I would have. I would have just straight up just lied to everyone to
Um,
protect Adelia.
to protect me, sure, Ferris.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. You don't
but
like.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
but we had a great time out
That's
there.
awesome.
We
Oh,
went
the
to the
house,
International
bro. No
Tennis Hall
lie.
of Fame. The
The
house we
house,
rented was
it
really
was pretty
awesome.
good, man. Cause like I got punched in the face with jet lag, so I overslept one day,
Did.
and I had to I woke up and Adelia was gone because she had Adelia's a good person, so she went to go help, and my dumb ass was still asleep, and I'm walking around the house. I'm like, "Yeah, this is a dope house. Like
It
this
was
is
a really
pretty good."
cool house.
And then I really wanted to walk outside, and then I was like, I'm gonna walk outside, and then I saw a tree do some break dancing. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay inside.
It was really windy the
It
day you
was
stayed
so
there.
windy, dog. The trees were dancing, and I'm like, damn it. I already went to walk around. But no.
Yeah. But that was the day before the wedding. I got some lasagna and came back to the house and made it for Ferris that night. So
Nice.
She didn't
we had
make
a
me
good time.
lasagna. She made lasagna for both of us. I just for the record. All
Yeah,
right. We both
because
ate
this
the
house was
lasagna.
a long drive from where Brandy lives. It was
Yeah.
like a half an hour drive back to this house. So if I'd gotten some food before we left, I mean, I left there to go back to the house. It would have been cold by the time I got back to the house. So I was like,
Mhm.
"What can I get?" And I was like, "Oh, frozen lasagna." So there was the oven there and everything.
I
I
remember the
grabbed
first
some
day I got
bacon.
there. Was it the first day I got there?
I don't know, was it?
Second day. I was wearing a jacket, and I'm like, you know what? We need to go to Walmart. I need a new
Yep.
jacket.
This was the day we went to the International Tennis Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Ferris did not exactly plan for the cooler weather that well.
yeah, not.
In California, you don't need to plan for colder weather. So
Yeah.
when we go anywhere outside of California, it's cold. We're like,
Yeah.
whoa.
What is this? And then
It was
so
I would like to say as someone who experiences cold weather, it wasn't actually that cold, but I understand why it was colder for Ferris because,
yeah,
like you said, California weather.
yeah, no,
But
because
yeah,
your body is a climate to a certain weather, and then all this. So yeah, we had to go to Walmart, and I had to buy me a Wrangler a jacket. No sponsorship because they don't sponsor us. So this is not like an ad read. So it was very nice. Then I also I had to get a backpack because I had stuff. I bought more stuff than than
yeah,
than I
Ferris went a
thought.
little crazy at the International Tennis Hall of Fame gift
You
shop.
want to see it?
Yeah.
Do you want to see my stuff?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get my stuff.
Okay. Um, by the end of my trip, I also had to buy another bag to take home with me. You're still there, Shug. I thought you were
Yeah, yeah.
frozen.
No. Oh no. I turned because I was looking at a list of something.
Tell me about your vacation while Ferris is getting his stuff.
Oh, my vacation was good. Like I told you, I went to the to where I think
Here's the
Ferris would have
backpack
a.
I bought.
There you go.
Yeah.
This
I
is the
think
backpack I bought.
I think I went to a place where Ferris would absolutely. I told Adelia this, Ferris. I don't know if you can hear me. I told Adelia this. If we ever do an LGR meetup, it should be in Laughlin because you'll be in bed by 9 o'clock. Like we could still have a good time, but everybody be bed at 9 o'clock because that place is nothing but old
I
people.
mean, it's
There's
us.
nothing
We
but
would not be in bed by 9 o'clock. But
yeah, that's true. But it's nothing but old people.
yeah.
But it was nice. I had a good time. Got to eat some really good food. Found some cool places. There's a great Mexican place that we found there. And like a little cafe place called Coyote Cafe. They have this thing of build your own breakfast. It's $15. You got a big old waffle and eggs and bacon, or I got sausage, and then I think I got biscuits and gravy. We went to another breakfast place that, let me tell you, I don't know if you like biscuits and gravy,
Oh,
but
I love biscuits and
their
gravy.
gravy was amazing. Like the gravy by itself was great. Um, and
Do
so
they
when,
still have the train there?
I didn't see a train. No, they
Okay.
still have the water taxi for the river.
Water taxis, I figured they still have because
Yeah.
I've been to Laughlin a lot because my grandparents lived in Bullhead City, Arizona, which is directly across the Colorado River from Laughlin. So when Suge
Mhm.
told me he was going there, I was like, "Oh, I know exactly where you're going."
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was fun. And I told the dude it's funny because you'll be in the hotel, and your phone will say like a certain time, and if you walk into a certain part of the hotel, it'll change and it'll go hour ahead.
Yeah,
So it's kind of, and when you cross the river, you go an hour ahead. So
yeah,
it was pretty interesting. We went to a hot air balloon festival, but they didn't have the air balloons be up because it was so windy. So that was, but we got to like walk. They had like little tents, got to walk around, had some food there. Um, and then I went to a concert that was kind of uncomfortable because it was a lot of Trump supporters for a country concert. I'm sitting there as probably. I mean, there was other black people and Latinos, but it was just like they're all like up cheering because the guy that was singing said Trump or something. And I'm sitting there going, "Am I supposed to be standing? Am I going to get beat up now?" Just kind of uncomfortable, but nothing
Yeah.
happened. It was fine.
yeah,
Interesting, but I had a really good time, and um, I like to go back just to relax. I mean, it was really relaxing because it wasn't all crazy. Because I love Vegas, but I can't do Vegas anymore. I'm just too old.
yeah.
So
Laughlin, a much smaller, slower paced Las
yeah.
Vegas.
Yeah. Roads are crazy at night because there ain't much lights, and they have this one back road that goes like this. And I was driving it, and you could, because of my lights, you couldn't see over the hill. So as you're
Hmm.
going over, it kind of looked like just darkness. So you're like, "Oh shit, we're about to go into like some darkness," and then you would see the road. So it was very
Yeah.
interesting. So, um, I just
All right, Ferris, show us your
yeah,
tennis Hall
yeah,
of Fame stuff.
Right.
yeah.
So I thought this bag was gonna be good enough, like big enough for my stuff, but it wasn't. So I got this bag with the Tennis Hall of Fame. Yeah, look at that Tennis Hall of Fame bag. Little, a little drawstring bag. You know what I mean? And then so there's that. That's my towel.
Why
Here's
That's my towel. He
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
even show it.
why didn't you show the towel?
Oh no, it's just like the towel I brought with me. I
Oh,
didn't buy it. Yeah, I brought a towel. And then here's my sweater I got at the at the Tennis Hall of Fame. Look at this. It looked like it's cashmere a little bit. It looks
It's
like, look at it.
yeah, it looks like it. It's not.
It's
I
not. It's
also
not.
purchased that, I believe, in a slightly different variation.
Um, my quarter zip that makes me look distinguished. Look, I got this one. I got this one. I should have bought a hat. I usually buy hats because it signifies that I I went somewhere. But I got this quarter zip and I got
Let,
that
let me
sweater.
explain something while Ferris is getting the next item. There is a gift shop right when you come out of going through all the exhibits, and then there is another gift shop right when you're going out the exit. And so Ferris bought stuff in the gift shop right when you're coming out of the exhibits, and then we went down to the other gift shop, and Ferris bought more stuff. He went a little
That's fair.
overboard.
This is my collared shirt that I got. There's
What are you gonna go play the Masters?
Why not, man? I love me a good collared shirt, man.
That's
I
what
love
no. I
me,
like those kind of collar shirts,
I
but
love me a
those
good.
what you would see a golfer wear.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I kept the brochure they give us. It's here it is. It's there's the map of all the exhibits. Um, like look at it. It's pretty cool. I kept it. I like
Yeah.
keeping the good tchotchkes. I found out there was a backside, so
Yeah, that's
there's
the whole
more stuff.
grounds.
The whole
There's
grounds.
what the thing is.
It was
They
pretty
have
cool.
they have actual tennis tournaments at this place in the
Yeah.
summer, and then the Tennis Hall of Fame is there. I want to try to go back next year because they're inducting Roger Federer, and I think it'd be
Okay.
cool to be there for that. But
Yeah. Absolutely. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. There was a recreate a call booth we had, which I think is a good idea, but it's also like kind of like a bad idea because you kind of have to whisper your call because it's the Tennis Hall of Fame, and you gotta
It's
be.
still a museum.
It's still a museum. You know what I mean? It's still a museum. You can't be like, what a shot by Roger Federer, a slice down the line. You can't yell like that. You know what I mean? Because so I had to like whisper my call a little bit. Adelia videotaped me, but I
Yeah,
also had two other.
we're gonna have a vlog of our adventures
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
Tennis Hall of Fame
Um,
coming out sometime.
I ended up buying some shirts at the Walmart. We actually went back to the Walmart because, why not? Who doesn't like going to a Walmart? And these are the shirts I bought. Shug, look at this. Look at this shirt. You see this? That's a good shirt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see this is a good shirt, right? Sopranos, and if you're a Sopranos fan, yeah. But this is the better shirt. This is the better shirt.
Want to see it?
Your favorite old people. Okay.
This is the Golden Girls.
Goddamn right, homie. But the Golden Girls in death row font. Look at this. Look at this.
What does it say above the Golden Girls? Oh yeah, Thug Life.
Thug life. Look at it. So I did a test once to be like, which Golden Girl are you? I'm the one in the middle at the bottom. Sophia.
Sophia.
Yeah, I'm Sophia.
I'm Dorothy.
Yeah. So those are that's what I got. I should have got a hat.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun, and we're gonna have that vlog coming out soon. I believe we're gonna try to release it on Christmas Day, maybe. We had a lot of fun. And then after the Tennis Hall of Fame, Ferris did pay up the lunch bet.
Yes, we did.
What'd you guys get?
We went to this place called Pasta Beach. I got pizza. He got some kind of pasta. It was very good.
My question to you is for the Tennis Hall of Fame, and then we'll move on to the
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. What was your favorite exhibit, or what was something that was really cool that you saw?
I just kept laughing at Ferris every time he saw a mention of Pete Sampras. He'd be like, "Pete Sampras."
That would be fair.
And I really liked the look at all the like old stuff from the origins of the modern professional game of tennis. That was really cool. Ferris did a VR thing where you got to learn about Arthur Ashe.
Okay.
Because he was in there.
Victory at Wimbledon in '68. Is that the one?
That was the one. Yeah.
That was the one. Yeah. So I was there. That's what the VR did. They put you like, it was like it was me walking through the hallways at the Wimbledon club.
Okay.
And right away you experienced the racism, Shug.
I don't mean that. But I can just imagine. I can just imagine you walking, and also you just hear those words.
No, bro. No, because here's the thing: what happens, right? So Arthur Ashe is walking. I'm Arthur Ashe. You're Arthur Ashe, and you're walking. Toward, like that little like tunnel where you're walking, Adelia, towards the pick up your stuff and walk. He's walking, and two white ladies stop and see him, and we're like, that guy.
That's
what it
was
I'm
like
like,
for him.
I'm like, what?
Arthur Ashe, a pioneer in many, many ways.
Right away. And I'm like, wow. So yeah, man. There was a section where you could replay points where like you would like, they would be like the greatest moments of the US Open, and it'd be like Agassi finally winning one, or Sampras winning,
like the whole rally and important moments and stuff like that. That was cool too.
Yeah,
all of it was cool. It was actually really well done museum.
It was pretty awesome, man. And the people there
spent hours there.
Yeah. And the people, the three men that were working there, the one at the two dudes at the gift shop and the guy at the front desk, man, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all are awesome.
Ferris made friends.
Yes, I did.
That's awesome.
Let's move on.
Ferris, you excited? Let's do this one. This is exciting. Are you going to keep track of because we're going to do, so this is what I decided. It's going to be 10.
Choosing items to butt on the virtual.
It should say put.
Okay, all right. I was confused.
So we're going to do 10 items, but we're going to do 2 honorable mentions, okay? So I'm gonna give you a Thanksgiving dish, and you're gonna decide whether to put it on the list, or not put it on the list. Okay. Mm-hmm. Some of these classics. Okay. Some of these, like I was telling Adelia, there's some rich people out there that have some of these.
Something me and you don't know what the hell going on.
but I wish I could have it on my Thanksgiving. Yeah, okay. So you have 2 honorable mentions, and then you have your 10. Okay.
Okay. Let's do this.
Okay. Are we doing this together? So we like decide one list together, or
Yeah, one list.
okay, one list.
Okay. All right. Here we go. We're gonna start off with scalloped potatoes.
It's this or
I
that.
don't-
What's the other thing?
You
No,
told me
no, no.
you were going to give us two options, and we'd choose between them.
Oh, you want okay? You want me to give you two options? Okay,
Yes.
scalloped potatoes and roasted potatoes,
Or roasted potato.
or
potatoes.
roasted potatoes.
This or that.
Yes.
Yeah. I am a big scalloped potatoes at Easter person, so I'd go roasted potatoes.
I don't even know what the hell a scalloped potato is.
Okay.
It's the ones that are they're sliced and then they're put with cheese.
They're good.
Au gratin potatoes are kind of like
They're,
scalloped.
they're more fitting, I think, to eat with ham than
Au
with.
gratin? Is that what you're saying?
No, not au gratin. Au
Oh.
gratin's like skinny strips of potatoes. These are more like circular rounds.
Yeah.
I love the potato in any shape or form. Scalloped, roasted, I guess. I'm gonna go roasted because I know what that is. I'll probably eat scallop one day when when I go to when I take my children to private school and name my kid Jeffro, you know what I mean, or Blythe.
Or Gottfried von Krom.
Yeah, Baron von Krom Muthana. Baron, no, we scallop our potatoes here.
That's a tennis Hall of Fame joke.
Yeah,
It will become clear when you see the vlog.
Yeah.
Okay, next one, Suge.
What's next this or that?
1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. I picked 31 things, so we're not gonna be able to do it evenly.
Well, leave one off or come up with another one.
Yeah, I'll leave this one off because I know Adelia can't eat that. Okay. Let's go with brownies or pecan pie.
Brownies.
Oh, who's making the brownies? Who's making the pecan pie?
The best chefs in the world, or
Okay.
basically.
Not a fan of the pecan pie, me personally. I got a good laugh out of Ian Rappaport putting his.
He said apple pie is disgusting.
He said apple pie is disgusting. So is key lime pie. Pecan pie is the goat, and I was like, disagree. But I want to thank Brandy for subscribing over on Twitch. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna go brownies because pie can be hit or miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brownies.
Okay.
I would choose a different pie if you said another pie, but you said.
Oh no, there's pies on here. Don't worry, there's more.
Okay.
Let's go with green bean casserole or candy yams.
I've never had either.
Candied yams are just like sweet potatoes. They're slightly different than sweet potatoes, but they're basically the same thing. I will go with the yams.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the yams. I've never had either, but I'll go with the yams.
I'm sorry. There's nothing appealing about the green bean casserole.
I love green beans, but I understand. All right. Balsamic bacon Brussels sprouts or stuffed mushrooms.
I'm gonna go stuffed mushrooms because I can't eat balsamic bacon Brussels sprouts.
Yeah,
we'll go with mushrooms because my vote would be neither.
Because we could take off the bacon, but yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, let's go with the mushroom.
Mushrooms. Okay.
Stuffed mushrooms. I don't know. How do you stuff a mushroom?
You take the stem off and you put like meat and cheese. It's really good.
Oh, okay. Stuff that mushroom, baby.
All
right. Cranberry sauce, stuffing / dressing.
Stuffing / dressing.
I don't like stuffing, but I will go with that answer because I don't like cranberry sauce either, especially the kind that's just in the can and is jellied. No.
I don't care. I love cranberry sauce on anything.
It's a texture thing with me, not a taste thing.
No, I get it. I love it. All right. Mashed potatoes or potato salad?
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. Well, you know what, Brandy? You're that's disgusting.
What'd she say?
She said cranberry sauce.
Cranberry. I love cranberry sauce.
Yes, and she wants the jelly kind. Sorry, Brandy, I can't do it.
This one's a little ridiculous.
Okay.
Rack of lamb or beef Wellington?
Rack of lamb or beef Wellington?
For our rich people out there.
What highfalutin shit is this?
Neither.
Margaret, where's my pompadour?
Neither is
I'm
my
gonna go.
Neither.
answer.
I'm gonna go rack a lamb because I like lamb.
Okay.
You know what's funny too? Like Arabs would probably do a rack of lamb instead of a turkey.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen rack of lambs, but it's just always been with rich people that got money. Because
No,
you know how
bro.
much lamb is nowadays.
Yeah, nah, bro. The Arab homie, he got to connect. He got a lamb connect.
All
Like,
right,
hey, yo, Muhammad, can I get some lamb? You know somebody?
rolls or deviled eggs.
Ooh, which rolls? Depends on the roll.
Just depend whatever roll you want. You remember you have
We're
the best
talking
preference.
about like for the actual like dinner, right? Because like
Yeah.
I'd be fine with deviled eggs as like an appetizer,
Hey,
but
Bador.
I would
Hey,
do
Bernard.
hi Bador. I would do rolls.
Yeah, rolls, man, rolls.
I've, I've
I've had deviled eggs and
I'm not allowed to have deviled eggs around the holidays.
what did you do, Shug?
No, you ever ate like a dozen deviled eggs? Let me tell you something.
Why are
I
you
wouldn't
eating a
eat like a
dozen?
dozen.
Why are you
Deviled eggs
eating a dozen?
because the deviled eggs are the greatest. Okay, I
I
love
eat
Hey
deviled
like
guys,
eggs.
I eat like
I didn't do nothing
two.
bad. I just vomited all over everybody because I ate a dozen
Thank you.
eggs.
There you go. Bador said it. Deviled eggs are so good. They're great.
Deviled eggs
Don't
are
eat a
good, but you
dozen.
have to eat them in moderation. You
I'll
can't
I'll,
eat
t-
a dozen of them,
I'll
sure.
eat I'll eat a dozen of them.
Well, I
Hey
think
guys,
they're being sick all
I can't eat
Thanksgiving.
deviled eggs because not because they stink, it's because I ate a bunch and I vomited all over my mother-in-law.
You know what though? I eat pickled eggs too. So
Okay, that's just gross now, dog.
it's great. All right,
Rolls, man.
rolls. All right, here we go. This is another one for Ferris and his rich homies. Pork chops or roast beef.
Roast beef.
Roast beef, man. I can't have no damn pork chops.
Oh, that's right. God, I
He's
keep forgetting.
stupid.
I keep forgetting. Well, when I made this list, you weren't a part of it. Okay.
My bad. Well, me and Montague agree with the roast beef.
All right. Oh, I kind of messed that one up. I should put those two together. All right, we'll do these two together. Cornbread, baked beans.
Cornbread, man.
Cornbread. I don't know why you're putting baked beans on a Thanksgiving table.
Nah, sometimes I know some of my
Baked
homies.
beans are
Baked
good.
beans are good, but some of my homies, right? They be cornbread, but they do like that sweet
Yeah.
cornbread. That tight. It's not gonna be good for you because you get your diabetes, but it's good for me.
Thanks for reminding me.
Thanks for
All right.
reminding us both.
Yeah,
Right.
sorry. Just take one. Just take one. You know, when it's low, just take one and you're good.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go with. All right, mac and cheese, sweet potato casserole.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Sweet. Who makes sweet potato into a casserole? Just make it into a pie.
Well,
Why
no,
would you
because
do
there's
that?
there's sweet potato, regular sweet potatoes.
There's regular sweet potatoes, there's
Yeah,
candied yams, and there's sweet
yeah,
potato
sweet potato pie,
casserole
casserole.
and sweet
Yeah,
potato pie.
mac and cheese. Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Okay, the classic: apple pie, pumpkin pie.
Apple pie.
Yeah, let's go.
That's a texture thing though.
Um, you know, I've never had pumpkin pie.
You never had pumpkin pie?
I've
Let
never
me tell
had
you.
pumpkin pie.
Let me. There's two things I love. Baskin Robbins pumpkin pie ice cream is amazing, and a warm pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving Day. I don't want it any other time. I don't even want to look at pumpkin pie.
Mm-hmm.
But pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving,
See, I told you,
and
Delia, we're just like Baskin Robbins. See, we have like Suge just said it.
I'm gonna make pumpkin cookies and
Bonafu pie this week.
what is Bonafood? That's all.
Banoffee pie. I don't know what that is,
Oh,
but
no.
Pumpkin cookies though.
Bonafu?
If she's putting frosting on them, ooh, my diabetes is gonna go.
I
so
guess
are we saying apple pie?
I guess apple pie, banana toffee pie. Okay.
Okay, okay,
Banana toffee pie. That sounds good,
That
Bador.
sounds
that sounds
good, man.
amazing.
So yeah, I guess I'll go apple because I've never had pumpkin.
Okay, before I say this one, well, there's a couple of them. I have seen these. I have seen these at Thanksgiving. Okay, so don't
Okay.
give me this whole. Okay, brisket, fried chicken.
I've seen it. And I'm with you. I've seen it too. I'm gonna go brisket.
Brisket, yeah.
Yeah, I like me a good brisket. Oh, it's yeah. Bador's son's first Thanksgiving. Yes.
That's
Oh, that's
right.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's wonderful.
That's awesome. I remember my son's first Thanksgiving. I sleep on my damn couch. Bastard. He's 15. It just drives me crazy. He's gonna be 16 in a couple months. Drives me crazy. Um,
I remember his first Thanksgiving. Now I hate him.
just want to beat him up.
Grief.
I don't hate him. I don't hate him.
It's
He's
a joke.
pain in
It's
my
a
ass.
joke. It's a joke.
All right,
I know.
and
but
the
still.
final one and the final ones, and I had to put these two together only because people separate them for some reason. Turkey with gravy or ham.
It's
Turkey with
Thanksgiving.
gravy.
You got to do
Turkey with
turkey with gravy.
Can I say?
I
something?
say that as someone who is eating ham for Thanksgiving this year.
I hate turkey. I love
Hey,
ham.
turkey. I think turkey's underrated.
I like the dark meat of turkey. I do not like the white meat of turkey.
I think the reason sugar. I think it's because turkey. It's very hard to cook. Right. Some people don't know how to cook it. They don't know how to cook. Either they overcook
how
it
to
and it's
cook
rough, or they undercook it and it's like soft and soggy. It's a hard meat to cook. Pause. It's a hard meat to cook.
Do you want to know how I cook my turkey? And you're gonna say I'm crazy.
Hear me.
You know, soy sauce. Soy sauce.
Yeah. Some people deep fry the turkey.
Yeah,
right?
and then they burn their houses.
No, exactly.
Well,
Because you know
You
why?
have to. You have to watch it.
No, because
My,
they put too much oil, right? Because they need to realize when you dip the turkey in the oil raises. So you need to put the oil on the underside and you dip it so it rises and you're good. People they put too much oil in the fryer.
Brandy, you don't taste the soy sauce. It makes it very juicy and it doesn't taste salty at all. I know that's what you think. And actually, you know who I learned that from? I learned that from my good Arabic friend. They cook it in soy sauce. And you would think, oh my god, it's gonna be so salty.
So like, wait, do you marinate it and like let it sit?
You marinate it, you let it, and then you cook it, and then you baste it, and it just because the salt.
Do you baste it with more soy sauce or do you baste it with someone else?
No, what's in the pan?
Okay, I got you.
And it makes the turkey very juicy. Like even the white meat's juicy. It's not dry, and I just.
See, you just see, Suge. It's because someone cooked it right for you.
I generally don't like turkey. I like me a honey ham. Give me a honey ham all day.
Honey baked ham.
Honey baked ham. And look, and judging by this, by our dinner, we have a lot of meat. As my dog barks.
Peace. Pause.
We have a lot of meat, some good sides. I mean, this would feed all of us. You know,
I think this. Yeah.
The rack of lamb, though.
Hell yeah, baby! Rack of lamb. Get a little Arab in this shit. Rack of lamb.
I think that for our crew, that would be a good.
I think that's good, man. Cause if ain't no one gonna eat that rack of lamb, I'm gonna eat that rack of lamb.
I'm gonna eat the rack of lamb.
I'm gonna eat that rack of lamb.
I am not, so y'all can have my part.
Wait, how expensive is lamb?
It's pretty expensive.
It's pretty expensive.
Damn, really?
Yeah, it's.
I know, Brandy. I'm so sorry that you and Justin are spending Thanksgiving apart, but
just buy a rack of lamb.
For the last time,
just buy rack of lamb.
buy rack of lamb.
I was gonna say. Hopefully, you guys get to spend Christmas together, and in Ferris said that.
Just buy a rack of lamb.
Buy a rack of lamb. Oh my god. Yes, we got Thanksgiving this week. First off, I just want to say thank you for everybody that was here in the chat. Obviously, thank you, Adelia and Ferris, for being here tonight. Really appreciate both of you. I know, Ferris, you weren't feeling well today. Thank you for jumping in. We are going to be back to our
medicine is the best. Was it laughter is the best medicine? Is that
laughter is the best medicine?
Yeah, I'm feeling great now. Honestly, I feel better.
We will be back to our regularly scheduled program of being.
Brandy says they are spending Christmas together. By the way,
awesome. That's good. Oh, that's when you're officially moving there. Awesome. I'm happy. We may be moving the show to Monday. We're going to be talking to.
Bador says you look high.
I know he's wearing sunglasses.
He's high on Dayquil.
I don't. Hey, Ferris, how does your glasses turn dark inside?
They don't. They're dark permanently now.
Yeah, dark all the time.
Yeah, because So so when I got my glasses, right, they were supposed to be like 30%, like 30%, like blue gray, whatever the hell it was, tint or something, 25%. But unfortunately, when I got them at Lens Crafters, they only had like one, two, or three, and one was too light, and so we went with the two. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He is
unfortunately, it's
sick
so sick.
again, Brandy. He's
Yeah.
not. He got better, and then he went to a football game, and now he's sick again.
Wear multiple layers and wear a beanie.
And wear a hat.
Wear a beanie. Wear some thermals. Hey man, if y'all think the Central Valley is hot, when it gets night and it's winter, bro, it is 40 some odd degrees. It was cold and Fresno State blew a 17-0 lead.
I love how Ferris is like, it's 40 some odd degrees, and that's like the high here some days in the winter.
You know what I
And
do? You need to stop doing that weather suck Olympics. Okay, you need to stop that. I mean,
Hey,
you need to stop that. Okay.
I'm just glad that we won't have to hear Justin chime in anymore and say that it's a cool 70 degrees.
The hell are you doing in Montana? What?
Door was in Montana. I could see
No,
that being cold.
the cold does not like me. Yeah, absolutely not. It does not like me, Brandy. Not
All right.
whatsoever.
Oh, you're at your in-laws.
Uh,
That's nice.
Montana. What?
Montana,
Wait.
Montana's dope.
No, wait. Are your in-laws like the people who buy like those big old ranch houses that like them big sky homes, them $10 million homes out there?
Yes.
Damn, sorry, my bad.
Let's
Oh,
wrap
my
this
bad.
up.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Before we get out of here, Dealer, please let the people know where they can support us and find all the links to all the channels and all the shows that will be coming up very soon.
You can easily get to this channel by going to goodfriendsbetterrivals.com. You can easily get to the post credits channel, our sister channel, by going to thepostcredits.com. There will be no live content on the post credits channel this week because of the holiday, but we will be back with some live content next week. Probably some pre recorded stuff going up this week on the post credits channel. I'm done for the week. So, Ferris,
God.
what do you got going on this week?
Friday, 5 o'clock Pacific. Girlfriends Better Rivals will be reviewing the Sunday games and the Dallas Cowboy Thursday Thanksgiving game because you couldn't let the Detroit Lions have Thanksgiving. You needed to shoehorn yourself on Thanksgiving because you're an attention whore, Dallas.
And like I said, we're going to be deciding whether we're moving the show to Monday or Tuesdays. So make sure to look out for the tweets about that. And yes, have a happy Thanksgiving. Make sure to love your loved ones. Make sure to appreciate the time you have with them because you never know when that could come to an end. We appreciate everybody that stopped by in the chat. We really do appreciate all the support. And thank you for always stopping by and supporting us, all of us, through all the shows. Once again, Adelia, Ferris, thank you guys for tonight being here. Like I said, Ferris, I know you're sick. Adelia, I know you just got back from a trip, but I do appreciate you guys doing the show tonight. And it's always a good time with you two doing the show. Any show with you guys, just talking to you guys is a great time. Make sure to join the Discord because this kind of conversations always happen in the Discord till late into the late nights, talking to Ferris, Adelia. A lot of people pop in there and we just hang out and talk about whatever. So make sure to join. There's the link. Join the Discord. Come hang out.
And if someone says, "Should you buy that rack of lamb?" you tell them, "Yes, yes, you should."
I think we'll just end it there.
Guys, have a good night. Appreciate you.